The reason upskilling is a corporate imperative for us is because of the shift that we're actually making in the business from being a connectivity provider to being a digital infrastructure services company. I think the skill sets that are required in the way forward for us will be very different and are gradually changing. Even the technology landscape or the functional requirements that we have and the competitors that we are competing with require us to actually look inwards and assess what additional stuff that we have to do, and that's the reason why you'll see that we're measuring reskilling in the form of certifications this year. This effort started almost about 3 years back, and we plan to continue our focus not only in the larger organization but also for leaders. And how we're measuring certification is that any effort which is put consistently for more than 16 hours and above will be considered as a certification. All the skills requirements are really coming in from Destination 21. Each of the business units have carved out their strategy papers which have a specific mention of what skill sets are required for us to get there and even beyond. So you will get the direction from the leaders and the people managers on what you can do. That's one. The second is also in your coaching conversations, the discussions that you're having with your people manager on your own development. What are the gaps that you currently have in your own delivery and how can you really perform at your best level? So that's the second input. So really these two inputs. There are many platforms available. I mean, we have scheduled calendars on a quarter-on-quarter basis that employees can go and, log or assign trainings to themselves. There are also digital platforms that are available. 87% of our learning actually happens through digital platforms. So, platforms like Skillsoft, Coursera, Pluralsight, CBT Nuggets are some, and we will keep reviewing to add more and more. The idea here is to drive the focus on making all of this available to you, and then you can learn as per your requirements in bite-sized modules, etc. And the last is that we also do a lot of business customized trainings. TCWOS, Project Miles are some of the examples, and we'll continue the focus on that. The onus actually lies with every individual in the company. The leaders and the people managers will provide the direction, will provide the nudge, will create the culture of learning in their teams, and the L&D and the HR teams will enable, ensure that the relevant content is available to you when you want it, how you want it. But what you do with the learning, which learning you pick up, and how do you actually use it to transform it into a capability for yourself, the onus lies with you. First and the foremost, you should log on to Prism, go to the learning page and find out who your learning manager is. And you can have discussions with the learning manager to find out what are the avenues available and take it from there.